I hope I get this done in one take. I know what you're saying. This is a reply to Adobe PC and that video reply that he made to me. No, it's not. Let's just say this is sponsored by the word D for D road trip. Well, anyways, first of all, I'm gonna get one thing out of the way here. To Vicious Dave. I mean, no, not Vicious Dave. I meant to Vegas Underground. First of all, I wasn't implying you on anything, and there was nothing really I was trying to imply you on. There was some word of anger, but it wasn't directed at you. And I did say your name, and I'll explain why. It's going to take me a little bit, but it did involve a D road trip. First of all, and also Adobe PC's bullshit editing. First of all, um, your name came up from D road trip when he made this response to me. This response reply video to my video, and I was like, okay. I think he mentioned that you two had an argument and then you became friends again. I think that was about. That's where your name came up. Well, I was trying to explain things to D Road Trip in a video reply that I made to this video. A video reply that looked slightly way too familiar, like the video reply that Adobe PC said I was making to him, or one of many replies I was making to him, which wasn't. It was actually a reply to D Road Trip. Uh, let's explain. And by the way, if I do apologize to Vegas Underground, I didn't really mean to bring up your name. And yeah, here. I don't know if you and Vegas Underground could find that, but that was actually I was more upset with the road trip under the fact that he was basically egging on a video from Dark Caboose, one of the names that Adobe PC puts up. Now, Dark Caboose made a video about me and said a bunch of bullshit, and the so-called text that D Road Trip was bringing up was in actuality him egging on um, Darth Caboose. Of course, then Dark Caboose came up with the second video saying that he took down the other video and that he was sorry to me. And after I made my reply to that video, I apologized to Darth Caboose about a lot of things, and he apologized to me. And basically, let bygones be bygones. But Darth Caboose was pretty upset with Adobe PC on certain things that he said about David R. Kelly. And what happened was that I got, and the thing was, I didn't have anything to do with what was going on with Bobby Gray, David R. Kelly. I wrote his name in here. Scopeland 335 or Dark Caboose. What brought me into that conversation was this reply, but there was a little bit more. In fact, you could find it in my in a certain little video. But anyways, illustrating certain points here. Um, Now, if you remember in Adobe PC's video, he said that he couldn't find my video, so he decided to reply it on my front page. That's just such a load of bullshit. I don't know where to begin. Go down from really for Adobe PC Part 2 Skype, and I know I was just at that video. Good news for me. Just be talking. Wow. Thank you, YouTube. Wow, James. Thanks, James. The new Firefox. Last word on Adobe PC. Go past the dull to Adobe PC. What I think about iMovie 11. If my videos are such anger, why did I give iMovie 11 a good rating? The Beatles are finally on YouTube, on iTunes. I didn't give a shit. Just me talking. Just me blacklit. Yeah, YouTube is blacklisting me. So it's not that hard to find, and the reason why I was able to find it so easily, even though I was there just before, but also because it has the word blacklisting on it. All you have to do is just put in YouTube. All you have to do is just put in the search words "this I this blacklisting." I bet you $1,000,000 you'll hit that video. Not that fucking difficult to go find my YouTube video, dumbass. But you said you were unable to find it. I could find it real easily. But this is coming from a guy who said that
my channel, and you can actually click on the very first.
Who found 2 reply videos that he made to me about a year ago. I mean, they're blurry, but it pretty much says a year ago. So he did make replies to me about a year ago, and he remembered where they were and how they are. And yet, he can't find a video that was made 2 months ago to make a simple reply into that video. So that's the biggest horseshit. The other horseshit was going all the way up from a month ago for Adobe PC. And this is the video you should probably want to focus more on, Vegas, so you can get a good understanding. Was that it was a little bit more than just this reply. My PM and my PM to him. They were both in HD on that Adobe PC video. You can clearly see them. And in both of his replies, I made them accessible and easy for anybody to see. And I basically told anybody and everybody that they can make their own judgments of how they see it. And in both of these replies, he basically wanted me to admit my videos suck. And in my 4 Adobe PC videos, I did admit to that. I just make my videos for the fun of it. The reason why these other 2 videos are here, or mainly the OKD road trip, and let me explain, was because of the whole dark caboose debacle, and of course, the road trip egging them on. That's why that video's there. And then my last words on Adobe PC. I think it's self-spoken. And then when you skip so many videos, you get the other 2 videos that he was mentioning that was about him in that reply. The reply to a video that he said he couldn't find, but yet he could find a fucking video reply, his replies to me from a year ago. I found it just as and I found that video that he was talking about because it's the only video I titled Blacklisting. But anyways, this one was over the Dark Caboose video when he replied to Dark Caboose video saying that he never really instigated anything. I call bullshit on that. And this one was just, well, over the most stupidest comment I've ever heard in my entire life. I loved his editing, rearrangements, picking up soundbite, and of course using mostly footages from a video that had where I was not replying to him, making it sound like I was replying to him. don't know if you in Vegas Underground could find that. And yet, that video was not even a reply to Adobe PC. That was a reply to the road trip. Now, I implore you and want you to understand one thing. Go to my Adobe PC for Adobe PC video. Read the PMs. And watch Scopland's videos.